on. I forgot I was streaming for a second. I was just like, playing games, and then I was like, oh yeah, stream. So, whoops. That's why I'm a tad late. I was just doing my teapot shenanigans. I have made something in the teapot that I think is very nice. Let me just... I like to keep the cycle going in my downtime, so let me just do that. Oh, what am I out of? Brightwood? Okay. I'll have to gather that today. Because all my realm currency has been going to weapon stuff. Okay, let's see how much I can get. Hey guys! Good to see y'all. Okay.
If you ever have any,
but I've been trying to get all the characters that are active, like all their weapons to level 90. It's slow but steady progress, so I hear what you getting. Oh, Lisa, neat. Why did I hear that like 5 times? Okay. Sick. So, first change. I put the puppy dog in an arena where we can fight him properly. And I meant to place him in the center, but like if you walk up to him and then go out to the ring, he'll run out to you. So yeah, now we have like an actual ring to fight the dog in. He may now be challenged officially. Where's Teyo? He is at an event, with one of our friends who like just got back into town after being away for a while, so. He might be back before stream ends, he might not. There's the racetrack in all its glory, entirely unaltered. Let me go to the next area. Can you fight? If you want. My teapot's open. I don't need to accept you even. You can just pop in, even when I'm not online. But welcome to Festive Plaza, which I've made a little stage in case people want to perform music. I've made little shopkeepers. This is one of my favorites, Dodoko's little stand. This guy weaves things. Here's a place to put wishes. It's a nondescript festival. Like, it's very like whatever you desire it to be. Here's a place for photo ops that I made. This guy is taking pictures. I didn't have a camera prop, so. Does my brother watch stream? Not unless I'm watching, but like, I don't know. I don't think he has a Twitch account. Festival of Chaos, yes. And then here's the little fish pond that you can splash in. Because, why not? But yeah. Let me show you what it looks like at night. Yeah. But yeah, it's just a little scenic place to hang out. I like it. Yeah, I made sure that there were lanterns around everywhere. Nice.
One
little
client,
festive
2
place.
clients, 3 clients.
But yeah, this especially makes me happy. Is it Ayaka-able? I have no idea. I don't have Ayaka, and I haven't tried running Mona around here. New wishing spot unlocked. Yeah, seriously. But yeah, I made that while I was waiting for my flight to stop being delayed.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly
we're
Billy,
probably gonna end up
Billy
grinding
churl.
for Sitlali eventually. which means doing her story quest, because it gives us stuff for her. And I already started it before this. I saw Botrix join YouTube chat, and I was like, is that a person? It was not. I want to play the rhythm game, because I love the rhythm game. And I made a map, and I want to show you guys. And then I will focus. Delays are the worst, yeah. This is like the worst delay I've ever experienced. And I've been on like many an airplane. Favorites. Still might have to favorite my own in order to play it. I think this one is, yeah, published by me. Okay. So I will show you guys this song. Oh, I gotta calibrate. Oh, that was bad. Okay, I'm hitting them a little later. Okay. No, 30 was good. Okay. Alright. These are the ones. But yeah. I made this beat map, and I've only ever played it on my phone. Hold on. Settings. I got... How do I... Okay, exit. I gotta change my settings. Because I can't do this, like, with the spread like I normally do on my phone. Where is that? Settings. Interface styles. Not spread mode. We're gonna do vertical mode because that makes more sense on computer. Okay. Back to this. Back to favorites. Back to the thing I made. Let's go. Can people hear it in co-op? I have no idea. Oh, messed up my own song already. Do, 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 do. This is my first time playing this on PC, so I hope I don't make a fool of myself. Rolling technical unlock. Jeez. Why aren't my notes connecting? Hold on. There we go. Dang it. Oh, I should have held that. The thing is, this is very unforgiving map if you mess up. You're super EP, so you might leave early? Yeah, all good. This is harder on PC, I think. That makes sense, because with phone you don't need to, like, quite coordinate as much. Boop. Okay. I'm gonna do this, and then I will do Sit Lolly story. Is that Farina inspired? Yeah. This is a map that I made for the original event when this thing came out. And they kept it, which is so exciting. I did not have to remake this. It was just still here from the event. I do wish I could, like, color code the lines. I feel like if there was a better distinction between right and left hand, I would be better at this. You can make an intro song now? Yeah! You cannot import songs. You have to work with what Genshin has, but... not my best, but... acceptable. Okay, one more. And then I stop. We finally have everything set for Thursday. 50 wishes and thanks to my new wishing spot. Yeah! I'm glad I could provide a lovely wishing spot for you. I can see why Teyo wanted to change the key bindings on this. This is the one thing I think is better on mobile in Genshin. Man, Eula's theme is so good. I can't believe I got those last two chords. If Ayaka's there or Arlie's, you're good. Yee. I don't think I will put many characters in there, and I don't have either of those, so... I might put Charlotte in there just because she has a camera. So... You're off now? Okay. It's good having you. Okay, that's enough song. Time to do Sit Lolly's quest so I can get stuff to level her. Quest. This one. Boop. Have a good night, Fusion. I'm glad that you guys like the wishing spot I have constructed. You meant songs, not wishing spot? Ah, yeah, I think they have everyone's theme. I can look right now. Oh, is Ayaka's not on here? That's really shocking. That's really iconic. Huh. Well, do they have Arlecchino's theme? They have this one. I don't know if that... They have both on there. Fontaine goes hard with its music, so...
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight.
Time to talk
But
to
when the
this
moon's
guy.
out-
Yeah. Ayaka's theme is so iconic. I can't believe they didn't include that.
So are you here to test whether we're qualified to inherit Master Wheatselian's legacy?
You've already been tested, haven't you? Well, frankly speaking, I don't think any of you are qualified. But that's not why I'm here. All you need to do is be good and answer my questions.
Fine. Ask away.
Context. There's a historian guy who's trying to write a story. He wants it to be based in fact because of the theming of that. That's not important. He is looking to verify the War of Seven Colors actually happened and that this magical seventh color created a physical maze in reality. These are Huatzali's disciples in modern day, like years later. Sitlali was technically alive for the event, but did not witness it and didn't care to hear about it because Huatzali was her arch rival. And the disciples need to test themselves and prove themselves by not beating Sitlali in a sparring match, but surviving for a certain amount of time. Anyway.
You've heard of the Battle of Seven Colors, right?
Of course. It's our master's claim to fame. An immortal legend inscribed in the very history of our tribe.
Then I'm sure you know there are those who question whether it actually occurred.
I did hear people arguing about that the other day.
It's disgraceful. How can they question something like that?
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me.
I gotta do Sitlali
Navlin
quest
has
because I
had more
need stuff
tourism
for
lately.
her.
A lot of people have started getting strange ideas after interacting with Outlander. After all,
I'll try and keep it as
everyone who took
entertaining
part in
as
the
I can.
battle has
Also,
returned to the
Pirate
ley
Traveler.
lines. Without witnesses, it's hard.
Well, it just so happens the quest.
Listen, we know you are rivals.
You think she's like you? Someone who can't survive a little scrutiny?
Oof.
No,
Arson
of course
Traveler,
not.
yes.
Then let me finish. During the battle, Wheatselian most likely used a technique powerful enough to turn the tides of war, proud enough to pass it on to her disciples.
You don't know how to make her back. Yeah, that's fair. Look at them disgusting. Why do they all have purple eyes? Is that just a feature of this
I
tribe?
don't think any
or-
of us have heard of it.
Listen, I'm not trying to take it for myself, so be honest. With or without it, I can wipe the floor with any of you.
Yeah, no objections there. But I'm telling the truth. None of us have ever heard.
What's
Because
wrong
purple
with her?
is great.
Why would
Well,
she let it go
Sitlali doesn't
extinct?
have purple eyes. She kinda does in the center, but like not really.
Master's body of work is massive. No one student could hope to learn all her techniques. Master had no choice but to recruit many students, split up what she knew into different portions. So even though we see ourselves as representatives of Wheatselian's school of shamanism, actually, I know of a shaman family that inherited some of Master's techniques.
But if they inherited Wheatselian's secret technique,
Well, it's the only thing I can.
All right.
I'll mark it out on your map.
To be honest, I'm not optimistic about the future
I'm
of
gonna
this
be paying
investigate patch
attention to
because
the tribe's
request came
eyes
from you.
now because, like, I know Sitlali might be like an elf, potentially. Do you have purple eyes? He has purple eyes. Maybe it's a priest snake? That would be a cool little detail. I wonder. That guy has pretty dark eyes. They're like pretty much black, but it could be considered. And she's got gray. Okay. Maybe it's just those guys? Yeah, and these guys have blue, so. Okay, maybe they're just prone to darker colors and it's anime. I don't know. This is gonna take too long. Where can I teleport? Maybe Genshin devs are lazy. Yeah, that's also an answer. Count everything we learned to the French
Proving
guy.
the legitimacy of this battle seems more hopeless by the second.
Nothing we can do
I
about
don't
that.
understand why he would pursue
Well,
it.
even if
I
our
guess he already
investigation
made the
ultimately
trip
proves
to
the legend to be
Natlan.
false, that's still a worthwhile result.
Isn't the Elderic Tomasaur so cute? Yeah, I love them.
Although I'm here for business purposes, I have.
That's exactly why I chose to follow.
Listen, I'm just updating you on the situation, not asking for your Traveler, you came to me for help with your scroll weaving
My
duty,
favorite
right?
saurians are still Caholosaurs.
You thought looking
I
into
love
the
them
Battle of
so
Seven
much.
Colors could give you answers. That's understandable. Instead of wasting time, you might consider taking a different approach.
Respected traveler, let's not forget about the compensation I promised. You shall have it in full. Extra, if that's what it takes.
What makes you say that?
Yeah, based on what you've told us so far, it kinda seems like there's unresolved tension between you two.
You think so?
She claimed to be your
Her
friend,
least
but
favorite
picked
saurian
fights
is the
with you
Burb.
nonstop, and never
Ooh,
told
what's
you
my
about her
least
biggest
favorite? I think
accomplishment,
my
figuring
least
out the
favorite
truth
is
behind the
actually
battle.
the
Maybe we can
the
find
one
ways
that
to
hangs
get
out around the
closer.
children of the Echoes.
Closure? I'd say
The-
we're 200 years too late.
Ah, that's
little
wonderful
Earth one.
news.
Alright, let's go visit the shaman family.
Yeah, the rock one. I don't know. I've just... Don't get me wrong. Like, they're not bad. Like, I like their designs well enough, but they're like...
Hello, are you a shaman?
Eh. The other ones, like, I want to
me.
actively hug and meet
Granny
and just...
Eastly.
Oh, he's gone.
Get up. In a crowded market like this, the only person who should be trying to hide is me.
Their babies are by far the cute. That's... All the babies are really cute.
My
Bird
apologies.
maybe last,
Man,
but...
this is generation.
Whenever I misbehaved as a kid,
I don't know.
Grandpa would tell me about the thrashing he received from Granny Eastly.
Oh yeah, Sitlolly can read our thoughts because the spell leftovers.
Hey, don't get any funny ideas. This was your idea, remember?
And I don't dislike the
asking
Rock
your
Baby,
questions.
it's just
I'm
one
going
of
to
them
find
had to
somewhere
be my
quiet
least
to wait.
favorite, it'd probably be that one, you know? But I would put it in like
Okay,
B
so
tier
your
at the
family studied
lowest,
under Huitzili,
so like I
right?
don't dislike it at all.
Yes, although that pretty much ended with my
Ether
grandfather's
flirts with her
generation,
so much.
unfortunately. The techniques my family learned
I
from
think he
Huitzili
just has
didn't have much practical
uncensored
use
flirting
in, terms
in
of
his
tribal
head, you
affairs,
know?
So during my turns out, shaman techniques aren't that useful outside the priesthood either. Of course, it's possible that we were just too foolish to understand the
What's
true
she doing
power
over
of those
there?
teachings. After all, Huitzili was a genius. None of her students have been able to fully reproduce her talent.
He's got
Do you
purple
know which
eyes too.
techniques were passed on to your family?
I'm not sure.
Just think about it for a sec.
Decide the outcome of a battle? Besides, my family wasn't really known for our talent. You might have better luck asking one of the priests.
Well, looks like we're back where we started.
Still no definitive evidence the Battle of Seven Colors took place.
All we have are non-witness accounts.
Then we have to keep going.
Oh, you're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Yeah, you know about it?
Not a lot, but there's something special about my family. In addition to shaman, say what you want about my ancestors' dedication to shamanism, but they definitely paid attention to those stories. And of course, the Battle of Seven Colors is the most exciting story of them all.
We don't need another story. We need something concrete.
I'm not sure if this is helpful, but the story
You
passed
really
down in my
can
family
just
is a little
listen
different
to
from the
the
one told in
first
the tribe.
sentence of each dialogue and not miss
Really?
anything.
Well,
Most
it's
of the
Huitzilin's
time.
personal account of the events, so it's a lot more detailed. For example, in the version I heard, the battle took
She was
place in a
most
location known
entertaining
as
Tribe Quest?
Chico
Huh.
Mostuk Cave.
I don't know.
That means
I'm
you
trying
can
to-
tell us where
I've
to find
played
it.
the other ones.
Have you ever been to this place?
I'm trying to remember
Unfortunately,
which one I
not.
like the most.
I studied maps of Natlan
I think I
before
liked
we left
Mualani's
Mr.
the most. I don't know.
don't
I'm
remember
always
ever seeing
like
such a
a
name.
huge sucker for riddles
Could
and
your ancestors
exploration,
be
and
mistaken,
it was kind of fun.
Mr. Shaman?
Yeah,
It's
Hydro
unlikely.
one.
My family
I
may
did
have let the
consider
shamanism side of
Kaniches
things
when I
fall
was
by the
like
wayside,
thinking
but
about it
we're
just now,
serious
though.
about these stories. In the words of my grandfather,
None of them were like
some things
bad
deserve
in
to
my
be passed down
opinion.
more than
I do
secret
think
arts.
some of them dragged
If
out a little
Switzerland's
too
version
long.
of
Like
events
this
differs
one's
so
doing
much
that.
from the general
But
understanding,
like that's kind of a
that makes it
symptom
even
of
more
being a
likely the battle
Genshin
is
quest.
completely made up.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Oh, hold on. You mentioned the Chico Mostek cave?
Oh, yes?
It's been more than 200 years. Huh. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I feel like with the Hydra one, there was always we were moving between so many points. It didn't feel like we stayed in the same place very long. Same with Kaniche's quest, though to a lesser
That location
degree.
is now known as the
And
Valley
with
of
like
Fog.
the Children
the
of the
Chico
Echoes
Mostek
and
cave is
this
what it was
tribe,
called
like
200 years
it's
ago.
Precisely when
one
Wheat Ceiling
plot
was
point
alive.
that gets
That
dragged
means
out for a long
Monsieur
while, and I
Montluçon,
like that
we can
less
confirm
personally.
the original site of the battle. Once we get there, the evidence we need should be at our fingertips.
Just when we thought all hope was lost.
Ah, save it. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me.
Wait, Mr. Montluçon works in publishing.
Montluçon.
You're a huge fan of
Good
light
job,
novels, right,
Paimon.
Sweet Lolly?
Really?
Out of print, huh? Sure. Do you have any in mind?
Well, if we're talking collectibles, then the first edition of Shogun Almighty Reborn as Raiden with unlimited power is a must. It's the first major hit of the isekai genre. Several editions have gone to print, but copies of the first edition are exceedingly rare and valuable.
This is not the first time we've heard of this book. We heard about this book in Raiden's Story Quest. It was one of the options we could recommend to her, and she was like, oh, so this is what people think it's like to be an Archon, and just like, she was more curious about it than critical, but like, continuity. Anyways.
I see.
There's also its sister work, Pretty Please Kitsune Guji. It was Yai Publishing House's attempt at gauging the new market trends.
Oh, I remember. That's the book that they mentioned in Yai's trailer.
It's
that
opened the
they
door
were
to a new
working on
genre after
writing.
readers grew tired of isekais. The sales speak for themselves. Actually, Yai Publishing House released a limited edition not too long ago. But it's almost impossible to get.
Sorry, I'm not sure I caught all that. What were the titles again?
These two titles are among the most successful and well-known works in the entire industry.
I'm a merchant from Fontaine, after all.
Leave the
Of
books
course.
to me.
Sounds like a perfect arrangement. Now, there's no time to waste.
Once we get there, it'll take a bit more work to determine the actual location.
Well, I'm sure Miss Sitlali can help us with that.
Have you even looked at the time? It's already evening, and I have important plans tonight.
Well, what do you think, traveler? Okay, we'll find a place to rest for the night.
He's persistent, huh?
How about noon?
Do we have to wait that long?
Great shamans have important matters to attend to in the morning.
Which is sleeping. Yeah.
That's only because I have important tasks to complete at night.
Honestly, I'm the same way. If I didn't have work in the morning, I would sleep in too.
All right, as Miss Sitlali instructed. Let's meet back up tomorrow at noon. We'll be waiting at the exit of the tribal settlement.
I appreciate the continuity. That's pretty nice. That's one thing Genshin's good at, is continuity between all the different quests. Which in a world this big is hard to do. So
Sorry.
I appreciate
I
that.
just wanted to ask. Is
The
Granny
only
Eastly
issue with it
satisfied
is
with my
that
answer?
there's too much information. The world's kind of
Yeah,
oversaturated.
You really helped us out.
Oh, good.
Eh.
I'm glad I didn't offend her somehow.
You're really that scared of her?
To be honest, Granny Eastly almost never interacts with ordinary tribespeople like us. She's a powerful shaman who's lived for over 200 years.
I just signaled, it's like,
For today, Sweet Lolly.
I literally just went up to that guy and he's like, man, she treats you differently. You're a hero. It's different for us. And I was just like, and then I left. He's like, you're right. Anyways.
That's quite considerate of you.
Wait, didn't you say you had important plans tonight?
What did you think I meant?
Does that mean you've gone drinking every night for the past 200 years?
No, I've had enough socializing for one day.
Well. We've got another alcoholic character. I wonder if Sitlali and Venti would get along.
Which will also give us a chance to solve the mind reading issue.
I feel like
Considering
they
the
would
necessary
get
spell work,
along, but
I'd rather
argue.
do it in private.
Like, they would be constantly arguing out loud. But secretly, they're like, you ask them about it, and it's like, I thought you hated Venti. And it's like, what? No, he's my best drinking buddy. And it's like, ask Venti, and it's like, don't you hate Sitlali? And it's like, no, why would I hate her? She tells great stories. And it's like... But, like, you put them in a room together, and they non-stop argue. New headcanon. Corn. Ah, the convenience of Shilonen. She's so pretty when she goes vertically. I love seeing the scenery behind her. It's so nice.
Is this the place?
No, further up.
Further up?
Further up?
Oh. Oh, hot air balloon. Neat.
Whoa, this is like a secret base.
Anyway,
sometimes I want the fresh air,
magic
but not
balloon.
the company. Let's see if my stash is still here. Ah, great. The halberd crest birds didn't eat my snacks.
Halberd Crest is a good name for those birds. Well, there she goes.
Now for the mind reading issue. Give me your hand. It might take a little longer, actually. I just need to share my senses, make a clean break.
This is such a pretty scene.
And that should do it, right?
This really is a one-of-a-kind view. There must be why Sitlali likes to come here.
You're not wrong.
Uh,
Hold on. Why do I still hear you in my head? Oh, did I not separate our senses completely? Maybe using my palm isn't enough? Close your eyes.
oh!
Oh, please work, please work. A great shaman should be able to handle this.
This is... Genshin wants us to ship these two. I want to see this scene with
Okay,
Lumine.
what
I
about
want to
now?
know if Genshin was brave enough.
Huh? And now? Huh. Whenever I try to remove the effect, it just flips direction and gets worse. That was just to help with the spell.
I want to know if they were brave enough to do that scene with Lumine.
For
I hope they
a
were.
human soul, to lose the boundaries of the mind is to drown in the sea of consciousness without a concept of self.
Wait, that sounds bad.
I read that in a light novel.
Is Sitlali drunk?
Anyway, we'll just have to leave it for now.
Hearing the traveler's thoughts isn't that bad, right? You should just tease him. That's a...
It's just... I'm not good at this. Sorry, I said we could be friends, but I guess I'm not ready. I'm used to being Granny Eatsley. Someone intimidating, someone people are scared to approach. I don't have to deal with people that way.
Yeah, Paimon's been wondering. Why do you insist on living so
Welcome
far
back,
away?
M4.
You could easily
You
become a
miss,
leader
like,
of your tribe.
the biggest ship
someone everyone loves
scene.
and respects.
And I'm really curious whether they did it with Lumine. Because
When you
they
live as
had
long
the
as
Traveler
me,
touch his
a
forehead
person is
to
like a flower.
Sitlali. And I was, yeah, it was huge. I
color
want to
draws you
know
in.
if they did it with
You water it
Lumine.
to see it bloom.
Like, I was
rewards you
shocked
with
when
its
it happened. I
fragrance.
didn't think Genshin would go that far.
But it doesn't last. With the passing of the seasons, everything withers away. Even if the same plot of soil is covered in flowers the following year, the one you remember won't be there. That's just how it is. Most of the people in my life will be gone one day. Just like a flower. Getting close means losing friend after friend for hundreds of years. Until the weight of their memories crushes my soul.
You've been mainly seeing
If
Ether
people
in
don't
YouTube
care
videos.
about me, then I don't
Yeah.
have to care about them. It's better if the people in my memories are nothing more than fleeting strangers.
See, Lolly.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I like to
You
think
won't
that
live
he's
as long
just
as me,
the
so
poster
you don't have
boy
to
for the
worry about
Traveler.
that.
That way people don't get confused between Traveler and Abyss Twin. Because can you imagine if they kept switching?
Really?
But I don't think it actually matters that much which
Then
one is
you
canon.
should understand. Nearly everyone you know will be gone one day.
I wish that was voiced.
Traveler?
Oh no. Oh no, I'm getting stabbed in the heart. He's entirely given up on his sister, huh? Now that I think about it, at the end of the Archon quest, he didn't ask Mavwika about her. Oh, Zach's getting forced to not voice him? What do you mean? I thought it was a strike, and those are willing. Ah. I don't know. I wouldn't say forced. Striking is like an act, you know? And I get that people are forced into those conditions, like, and that's probably what you meant. But what I mean to say is that I think it empowers the people striking to see it as an action, like non-action as a choice, rather than something they were forced into, you know?
Is something wrong?
Stupid mind-reading side effect won't go away.
Okay, she's definitely drunk. See, Lolly, maybe take it easy?
I'm not drunk. I remember everything the Traveler said. Just gotta think of a response.
Yeah.
I'll think.
Uh-oh, not this again.
I'm fine.
I'm worried she's gonna fall
Can
off the balloon
get
at this
home.
point.
By myself.
Is she
Funny
talking
scenes
in her
coming
sleep
up.
or talking to us? She seems kind of out of it.
Bye. Gonna
Oh, okay. I thought she was gonna just walk off the thing.
need some time to think.
Okay. I thought she was just gonna walk off the edge and like fall, but oh. Anyway. That was good. I enjoyed that scene. Cool. Well, time to skip. What does it say? 11 the next day? Woke up a little bit before noon. Assumably. That would have been funny though. Yeah, I thought we were going to have another Genshin falling scene.
Silly child.
It's good that she can cast magic so subconsciously. Can I just teleport there? I think I can. Sick.
This should be the place we decided to meet yesterday. Who knows if Sweet Lolly will show up
Thank
on time.
you.
She drank so much
It's a
last night,
Natling
she might not
glider.
even be up yet.
I've gotten max reputation with all the tribes so far.
No need to sound so surprised. Drinking is just a way to pass the time. Last night doesn't count. It was a minor slip-up, that's all. The Battle of Seven Colors holds the key to a lot of the answers I've been searching for.
So that's why you're here so early.
So early, it's
Traveler,
11.
Great shaman. Sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we head out?
You have yet to get it. You still need to get Flower Feather Clan and Night Winds to 4. That's fair.
Just follow me. I'll
You're
confirm the
level 1
location
on Flower
myself.
Feather. Now, doing the quest helps a
course.
lot, honestly, to boost it really quickly. And like, I always like did the weekly stuff, like all of the bounties and the item requests. So, I don't know, I was just really on top of it. I've got a reputation to uphold after all. Oh, there's something to grab up there.
This should be it.
Oh, secret cave. Oh.
So the battlefield is inside this place.
Paimon, you're not freaked out by seeing a stone just shoved into the ground?
That could explain a lot of our academic questions.
None of you are shocked?
Don't lose focus. Once we get to the actual site of the battle, all the evidence needed for publication
Why
will
are
be
none
at
of you
our
marveling
fingertips.
at the magic you just witnessed?
Everyone ready?
Okay. Took a break from Genshin for a bit. That's fair. That's reasonable. Cryo and Animo. Sitlali will cover Cryo. I don't know if I have a team for that. Maybe this one? Lynette's not really the best Animo applicator. I have this team, but they're not, like, optimized. You get Sitlali as trial. Yeah, I thought so. These are my in-training guys. They're not ready for Battlefield just yet. Their weapons are too low level. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to Shuffle Team. This is the team I have for just moving stuff around. Okay, let's choose an Animo. I have her. She would go nicely on the Hu Tao team, and I wouldn't need to change very much. Xiao needs a lot of support. I don't want to build a Xiao team right now. Lynette's not the best applicator. Farazan is still leveling her weapon. Hazo could do. So could Sayu. I don't get a chance to use Hazo a lot. Let's use him.
I'm on the case.
Okay. He's mostly just an attack guy. Yanfei's good for the shield. I know I want to test out some melt capabilities.
Are you going to hold a festival?
Who's Hazo. Sitlali shields. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Let's just remove everyone. I could always use this as a test run. Well, I guess I don't need to test run anymore. I have her and I can experiment all I want. What pyros do I know? I know she's designed for melt. Linny would benefit from the shield a lot. So would Yoimiya. They're both glass cannons. Yoimiya has better pyro application, I think. Bombing doesn't super need the shield. Let's go with Yoimiya.
Are you going to hold a festival?
Okay. So I've got the DPS and the sub DPS. Sitlali will be a support. There's not much fighting in there. Okay, I'm just gonna...
Witness my magnificence!
Who do I like? I like Hu Tao.
Good eye.
There. This is the team. You just remember some slimes and Fatui peeps? Cool. I just have no idea what's in here, so I was playing cautious.
So the Abyss invaded through a cave like this?
When the Abyss first began to corrode the ley lines, they took every opening they could get.
All the items here should be useful for our research.
You're not to touch a
This
single
man is
one
so
without
beautiful.
my nod of approval.
I
I'm
don't support
excited.
invasive excavation techniques either.
Ah, of course. I'll defer to the experts on this matter.
I
Well,
need
shall we
Allier to
continue?
know that all excavation techniques are invasive. I took an anthropology course, and the problem with, like, archaeology and stuff and anthropology is that in order to learn, you kind of need to destroy, and that sucks. And, like, finding the balance between preservation and learning about stuff via destruction is a really hard balance to strike. Anyways. Okay, here we go.
There are weapons here from every tribe in Natland. The battle must have encompassed the entire nation.
Sounds like we're getting closer to what the legend describes. But all we can really say is that a battle took place here. There's still no evidence of any colors or some elaborate maze.
Wow. You're really invested in the Battle of Seven Colors.
I feel like he's motivated by more than just the book. I feel like he's fooling us.
Well, it's the reason I came to Natlan in the first place.
Like, I
Here, Doc,
thought he
send some
should
of
have
your men to
dropped
search
this
the
a long
area.
time
We
ago
might
if it
miss
was
something all
just for
grouped
a
together
book.
like this. I'd like to cover all our bases.
All the bases.
Don't jump to conclusions. Of course this isn't the site of the actual battle. We have to keep going.
Want a spoiler? No. No, I do not. I want to experience this as much as I
might have
can.
an idea. Traveler, try removing that sphere.
Yeah, I thought there was something like that. Oh. Can I just... Cool.
Whoa, we passed straight through! What was that? Some kind of color magic?
Oh, like what we used in the temples, with the
It's very
Yuka
close
source.
to the technique Wheat Ceiling might have used.
I do like this emphasis on color. There's a lot of color
That's
lore
it?
in Genshin.
Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the legend.
Still, what a terrific archaeological find.
Enough chit-chat. We should keep going.
I bet Sitlali already suspects that the guy is a traitor. Seems like we'll be taking a Kahola sword bus on the way back. Allier is like a child. Yeah, he's like a kid in a candy store. This place is so pretty. Ah, don't fall. I like this. Whoa. I didn't mean to do that.
Hold on. If we step here, we might fall through.
Ah,
You
put the
mean
pink thing
there are
in there.
traps in here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now?
Whoa, you're right. We can keep going now.
I think Teyo just got back. Whether he comes in is up to him, obviously. What glider does Sitlali have? Oh, I haven't put one on her yet.
Hey chat, you know what I've been doing? Your mom.
Anyways. M4 said that's not nice. Goodbye.
I fade into the darkness. Never to be seen again.
That's the clip of the stream. Okay. Excellent.
Look, a maze made of colors.
It's real. I can't believe it.
Hold on. The quality of this space.
I love
This
that
isn't
dork.
reality. It's a realm of memory.
Huh?
Ah, realm of memory.
No. This is a space constructed using memories as a medium. The principle is similar, but the two are not the same.
Correct?
Oh. Put on the Inazuma glider?
Wheat
Maybe I
ceiling?
will. I was considering the dragon spine one, actually.
What?
No. It's just a trace of her consciousness left behind after creating this.
Hey, Rex. I was wondering if you were lurking,
this is my
so.
question to you. What is our strongest weapon against the Abyss? In my opinion,
Inazuma
it's
glider looks
memory.
dope.
After all, is it not after losing the capacity for memory, love, and compassion that our enemies
There's
fell
been
to
a
the
lot
Abyss?
of emphasis on memory in Natlan and in Sumeru. Like, the Aranara had a
why,
thing
with
where they
our
believed
memories,
that losing
we
your
possess a
memories was
power
the
the
same
Abyss
as
cannot
death,
hope to
and
match.
therefore they didn't fear death as much. It was more like rebirth
I
to
have
them.
discovered the perfect medium
I don't
for us to
know.
wield that weapon. You know it as color.
But
The more
yeah,
cherished
memory,
the more vivid its color. As
seems
memories
like a big
disappear,
theme in
their
Genshin
color
in general.
fades first.
And it
That
makes
is why
me
color is the
wonder,
best vehicle
does
to wield the power
travel,
of
are their
memory.
memories going to be
Guided
important,
by vibrant colors.
and have
Your
they been
capacity
tampered
for memory
with?
is what will allow you to navigate this maze.
Anyways.
Without that capacity, enemies will fail to cross the barrier in front of them. So, be brave, my friends, and march forward.
She's so peppy.
Any ideas, Sweet Lolly?
She just
Sounds
gave
like
us
she
instructions.
left a tutorial. Not surprising. She
It's definitely a theory, yeah. I don't know. It's just something I wonder about. Okay, pink. So go to pink. I think. Oh, we have the blue crystal. Oh, I've made a wrong choice. Ah!
rise like smoke.
That's convenient. This is a very pretty domain. Ooh, lots of yellow.
Monsters here too?
Abyss creatures. Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago.
You guys are seeing the 5 digits constantly, right? This was a good pull. Those are some good numbers. I feel like I have made the right choice. There were way more enemies there? Weird. Oh, that's a wall. Whee!
What's with these color-changing blocks? You and Sweet Lolly fell through all of a sudden. You scared Paimon half to death.
Must be one of the mechanics of the maze. I'm guessing the purpose.
Oh no.
Well, I'll never know the purpose.
Ah, shoot. They're blocking the way forward. Let's get rid of them.
Why would it recommend Animal?
Go up the ship down.
Coming! Watch out! Suffer the wrath of me!
Does it only do the cryo burst swirl thing when it's
Strike a pose. Time for a light show.
when the shield is up? That's good to know. For the Fushuli people? Ah. We should do a Sit Lolly showcase. That would be cool. Oh. Blocks be moving. Off we go.
This place is so pretty. If not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed
It really
this was a
is pretty.
battlefield.
Ah.
The showmanship's not bad. I'll give her that.
I think I messed up.
Is this a
She
bridge made
slams
of colors?
down a
Don't
pillow.
sound so surprised. We just need to cross and we
Oh,
should reach the end.
It's a spawn. Okay. Anyway. You get stacks by having Sit Lolly on field and... you don't know how? Interesting. Yeah, she really is a goofy character, but I like it.
Hold on. This is...
Whoa, so pretty! The thing...
It's like a miniature blueprint made from a special dye.
That color.
The dye was modified using a secret technique to harness the power of memories and create mazes like the one we just witnessed. Without that power, it's just a normal dye. But the color it produces is still quite rare.
That's pretty cool.
I would say this is the most direct evidence that the Battle of Seven Colors actually took place.
The expert has spoken!
Not a lot of people like Sit Lolly,
Perhaps
really?
I could take a closer look?
I love her.
It's an important piece of
She's
physical
grown
evidence,
on me.
after all.
No, you may not.
Oh. Tackle him, Traveler. Or just slice him open. Okay, okay, you're in front of him. Sick.
What are you doing?
You noticed my signal. Not bad, Traveler. We make a good team.
Huh. So, you've been watching me.
I knew it.
A self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power? I knew you were fishy, but I didn't expect you to pull something like this.
Monsieur Montluçon,
It is
we
a
just
good
need a few
ship.
pictures
I
for
like
our
this
research,
ship.
not the artifact itself.
Shut it. I couldn't care less about preserving this piece of trash.
But then there would be no evidence to prove the battle took place!
What if that was my goal all along?
What?
Huh. Pretending to be a book merchant? Pretending to promote the history of Natlan and its heroes? But make no mistake. I'm no lowly merchant. I am the future owner of the largest printing company in all of Teyvat.
That's it? That's your grand scheme? You want to be the largest printing company? That's your big ambition? Okay.
But the dye in that sphere ruined all my plans before they could even get off the ground.
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false claims. Fontaine Law demands it be taken down immediately.
False claims? The dye I advertised is an unprecedented innovation. It produces colors of unmatched radiance.
Unfortunately, its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. According to the lady who made the report, she saw a woven scroll in Natlan made with a similar dye.
Throughout this part, towards the end of the quest, you just kept on wanting the Traveler to mention, yeah, but I know Ludex and Ludelet.
Even more miraculous, that
good to know.
substance dates back hundreds of years.
You gotta remember, people can do this quest after the Natlan Archon quest, which you can do before the Fontaine one.
Calm down, sir.
Sorry, it's just... I know this product will be a hit. The economic boost to Fontaine will be huge. Fontaine's publishing industry is one of the best in the world. All we need to do is publish something in the paper, and all of Teyvat will think it was our invention first. We don't need to worry about more reports. Fontaine is far more advanced than Natlan. No one will believe such an innovative product could come from a place like that.
Jeez, racist.
That goes against all of Fontaine's advertisement regulations. We can't do that.
What if I give you a portion of the profits? All you have to do is let the advertisement stay.
You're trying to bribe me? Careful. I'm dangerously close to reporting this to Monsieur Novelette.
Oh. I knew if I was just allowed to market my product, it would be a hit. A bestseller even. But now, no one will see it as anything more than a poor imitation marketed centuries too late. No matter how good the product actually is, not a single one will sell.
If his product is so great, he really ought to have more faith in it.
I will never accept that someone from this backwoods, ignorant nation could come up with that dye.
Marketing isn't,
years before me.
Like, I get marketing is kind of a big thing, but it's not, like, so big that it has to be this sentence, like, brand new. Like, there are other ways to advertise.
Right in front of you.
Ha! Truth is in the eye of the beholder. All I have to do is destroy this sphere, write a detailed report about my findings, and publish it around the world. Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
That's awful.
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue to spread my truth for all of Teyvat to see.
Did you forget who you're talking to?
Ah, you mean a hero of Natlan who's not actually from Natlan?
The
And
one
great
who
shaman
helped
who,
defy
according to rumor,
fate
abandoned her
multiple
tribe long
times?
ago? From a practical perspective, there's no reason for—
Shows what you know.
Oh, since you like rumors so much, have you heard the one about what happens to people who get on my bad side?
Ah, the wrath of Gran. I knew from the beginning that you would accept my invitation. You've lived longer than her, you're far stronger than her, and with the backing of the printing industry, I can take any book and send it to all four corners of Teyvat. And in my version, I can erase the Battle of Seven Colors.
That's not real history.
That's a no then? Your history means nothing to me. But it's not allowed to stand in the way of my Mora.
I have no idea how to pronounce your name, YouTube chatter. Bulb. There's no vowels in that.
Done running your mouth? Good.
Well,
Before
welcome.
handing you over to the tribe,
I hope I haven't left you
think I'll
waiting
have
too
my
long.
If this
YouTube
comes
chat
to a
is
fight
harder to look
per
at
my contract, you're gonna have to go
because
through
it's on
me.
my phone.
That's right. I didn't pay all that Mora for nothing.
Wait, aren't you subordinates of the captain?
The captain, united in the pursuit of Mora.
Regreater?
The captain means nothing to them. They serve a different harbinger altogether. Regreator.
Huh. That's the first time I've heard that
This
name.
man has the potential to become a giant in the printing industry.
It's all been a lie from the very beginning.
I don't care who you serve.
Alright. Time to kill him.
Show no mercy.
Yoo-hoo! Fire hazard.
This isn't good.
Lolling, it's Papa. Get him.
Time to go.
Man, why would it recommend Animo for this? Hazel's not going to do anything. Man, that was easy.
That's what you get for
Regreator
messing
is
with the hero of
Pantalone?
Natlan and
That would
Granny
make
Italy.
sense.
They could give
When did this person get so strong? Not good.
Look at him just standing
This
all
is
the way
becoming
back
more
there.
trouble than it's worth.
Hey, what about our contract?
Our boss never signs a contract without loopholes. Even a veteran businessman like yourself fell into his trap. Go home and read the fine print. All I did was trigger the exculpatory clause.
You?
The other stipulations have been fulfilled. I set up explosives around the cave, strong enough to destroy this place. Oh, and for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow at a specific time.
What? This whole place is gonna collapse?
You were supposed to wait until I made it out.
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off.
He gonna die.
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll make a break for it.
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss. Time for the backup plan.
Wait, don't!
I don't think something like this will be destroyed that easily.
Where are we? Back in the maze? Our surroundings look different though. Good point. She'll know how to get out of here. Let's see. See, Lolly? Oh, looks like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do?
Our best.
The special color? The one you... You're right. Lead the way.
Follow the rainbow brick road. Follow the rainbow brick road. Follow, 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 follow the rainbow brick road. Anyway. This is such a pretty place. I wish there was a teapot realm that looked like this.
He triggered it just like that? If the technique isn't activated correctly...
Instead of a realm of memory, the subjects in question will be trapped in a temporary space like this. If you cannot
Want this
escape
music?
in time,
Yeah, that'd be
it's
cool.
mutually assured destruction.
I knew it.
I appreciate the compliment.
This is no time for a reunion. The cave outside is about to collapse. Can you help me get out?
You misunderstand, Lolly. I'm nothing more than a fragment of memory.
What do you mean? This space can be manipulated, right? You just need to tell me how to manipulate this space.
The maze you saw earlier was constructed using the memories of when people leave deep impressions on each other. These connections are particularly... That is how I created my maze. But if that color is crudely combined with an isolated memory, this space is a combination of my color and your memories, because there are no connections at your disposal.
Over 200 years, and not a single lasting connection.
Well, at the very least, you have a connection to me.
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace. Still, it's a shame you're not around.
Sweet Lolly.
But now that I have the chance to talk to you again, your special technique, you didn't pass it on to your students. You passed it on to the rival you could never beat. Me.
So you figured it out.
After what I saw in the maze and everything you just told me, I'm certain the technique at the center of all this is the same one you taught me all those years ago. But you never brought up the fact that you used it to win a battle. I'm getting the feeling you always meant for me to come here. But if this is a foreshadowed event, I'm not happy with the narrative setup.
Sweet Lolly, ever since you learned that technique, you've been able to see a special color, haven't you?
You mean...
That color is the core of the technique. But it isn't my invention. More specifically, you could call it the color of memories. In truth, passing on the technique is a process of using that color to tint another person's memories.
Okay, something I just realized is really cool. There's a lot of pink and purple around this space. And you know what's fun about, like, this magenta color that's everywhere? Magenta doesn't technically exist. Our brain sees colors of, like, red, yellow, and blue, and combines those things to make colors. And everything but blue is at one end of the spectrum, red is at the other, and everything in between exists, and we can see it. But to process things between red and blue, our brain invents purple, like magenta. So I think it's very fitting that magenta is used to color this space, because it doesn't actually technically exist. It's just how our brains process the world. Welcome, CWTD Gay. I don't know what you want to be called.
The technique has the power to decide victory. But in my opinion, you are fated to live a far longer life than me, Lolly. So I wanted to leave
your color.
One day, you too will want to leave behind your color and someone else's memory.
Isn't magenta a mix of purple and pink? Yeah, like everything between red and blue. All of it. That's technically an imaginary color, so... Magenta, purple, this particular shade of pink, it's very, it's pretty saturated and is more blue and red than, and maybe a bit of white, but...
Lolly, what are you...
I understand the true principle of this technique now. If I can't construct an exit, then I will separate this color from my memories by force.
But you could lose a portion of your memories that way.
I know. But my memory is just a blank canvas I've neglected for 200 years. My friends are worth the risk.
Oof.
Traveler?
When you entered the realm of memory I constructed, I used your memories to learn about your recent experiences. After 200 years, someone has appeared by your side. The Night Kingdom harbors Natlan's memories, and the Traveler's connection to that realm is incredibly strong, surpassing even the shamans who worship the Lord of the Night. This
you
means
hate
that
how they
even
sexualize her.
Tutelage, he can
yeah,
see the color
I
of
think
memories.
all characters show a bit more skin than I would like. But like,
Although he doesn't know how
I don't
to
know.
wield it,
Wally's design
he
doesn't bug
unknowingly
me
left
for some
behind a
reason.
trace of
I
color
couldn't
in
tell you
your
why.
memories.
I
That
think I
was
would
enough
like
to
her to
guide
have,
him to
you
this
know,
space.
pants.
You now
But other
have a
than that,
connection
I
at
like
your
her design a
disposal.
lot.
Well, Lolly, it looks like part of this was foreshadowed.
Traveler? Traveler!
That's Lolly's voice.
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are
It
much
isn't that
more
bad,
than
but
a
like
blank
her sword to
canvas.
ether.
Cherish them.
I don't know if I've seen that part yet.
Wait, ceiling.
'Cause I don't know. Oh, S word? I don't think I know what word you're talking about.
Paimon! Traveler! Hold my hand.
Yeah. Simping? That's not a bad word. I don't think it's even a censored word on chat. I don't mind the shipping fodder because we got it with Scaramouche and Xiao as well, you know? It's not just the girls. Twitch doesn't like it? I didn't know that. I've never used that word on Twitch. Interesting.
Wonder what happened to the Fatui guy and the others.
They dead.
He was most likely trapped
Wait,
inside
did
that
we
space, just like us.
abandon Allier? He did nothing wrong. He was just an excited archaeology boy.
The external structures supporting that space would have collapsed with the ruin.
It's a
Unless
it's a
he managed to
grandma.
escape,
Yeah, but
he
like
would have been
she's
crushed.
200 and the traveler is 500 at least. We don't. They're both of a race that ages really slowly, so I don't see any issues
Still
with it.
preferred that to being caught, huh? They were standing a bit further away, right? They probably weren't pulled into the space. Maybe they already made a run for it.
Oh, Elliot! Oh my gosh, you're the only one I cared about.
One of Maluson's employees.
What about Nahida? Nahida has the body of a child. She should not be shipped with anyone. She also has shown on multiple occasions that while she has a lot of experience from observing people, her thought patterns are still very similar to that of a child's, and she makes wrong assumptions the way a kid would. And like, she's written and designed as a child and should be viewed as such, you know? That's different.
I can explain.
Lolly drinks, she reads adult novels.
I couldn't stop him from running,
Everyone
so
in
I
the
stayed
tribe
behind
sees
and tried
her
to
as
find people
and
to
treats
help
her
rescue
as
you.
an adult. I see her as an adult, so.
I'm so glad you
Waiting
managed
for
to get
Grandma
out of there.
A to be playable? Grandma A?
Either way, the guards will take you back to the tribe. You'll...
I
I'm
understand.
trying to remember. You don't mean
Anyway,
the
I'm not here to harp on you.
the
I just
robot,
need to
do
know
you?
one thing. Which way
puppet?
did he run?
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
From Leeway? Ah, Teapot, yeah.
That way? Unless he suddenly
I
grows a pair
love
of
Ping.
wings, I think
Madam
we're okay.
Ping is wonderful. I want her
Traveler,
to.
Paimon,
I
come
want
with
to
me.
play her as like an elderly lady. I want her nothing to change about her design except like you can, like maybe a few color accents. And just I want her to just wield like some kind of what I don't want her to be a catalyst or a bow user. I want her to have a sword or something and just be swinging it. I think a polearm would make the most sense since she taught Yao Yao to
Something
use
felt
one.
off about him yesterday, so I set a few things in motion.
My bank balance. No! No!
There's meme potential here. You want to see Grandma Ping with Claymore? Yes, absolutely. Me too.
That's
I want
one of
her
the
to
trick's
just swing
qualities
it
is to
down
scare
on
people.
someone.
He makes people hallucinate the thing that scares them most. It's particularly effective on weak-minded people like him.
Serves him right.
I know. It was a lot to ask, making you come all the way out here during the day.
Did you see Mizuki's burst? I have seen Mizuki's drip marketing. I saw it like this morning,
Forget about
actually.
him for now. The Ectomi will make sure Montli-san doesn't escape
I
before
can't
the
tell
guards
how I
arrive.
feel about her design.
In the meantime,
on one hand, it feels like she's gonna be very fan servicey, like
Don't worry.
more than
With Yuli's
usual.
technique hasn't
On
been
the
lost
other,
at all.
she looks
Come
cute.
with me.
You know,
I'll explain
I
everything
don't
at
know.
my house.
Maybe it's just the color palette.
Traveler?
I really like the pinks and purples, like I do with Sitlali, but like
I knew you'd want to tag along.
I don't know.
Let's go.
Postal leaks and disco. Yeah, she's good, but the bursts. I'm concerned. Looks like a second Yai Miko. I don't know. I've been like, every time we read, when Teyo replayed the Inazuma story quest, I realized that Yai Miko isn't actually that flirty. She's more like cunning the way and kind of playful the way you would expect a fox to be. But I can see how a lot of her stuff is interpreted as flirty, especially her trailer. Oh my goodness, her trailer. Anyways. Lisa with Ether? Yeah. Lisa is the biggest flirt in Genshin so far.
Now, when it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger. But if we're going to pass on
But
Weave
characters
Dealing's
having
technique, your
short
participation
skirts
is
and
critical.
no pants is nothing new, clearly. I wish they would wear pants. I wish that there were... These holes are like blocked by this tie thing. They don't need to be there. It doesn't add anything to the design. It's just there. I wish those were covered. I wish that this like went down to like about here-ish would be acceptable. Like, and then it would be fine. And then everything would be good and I'd be fine.
What are you saying, Sweet Lolly?
Yeah. Nuvi doesn't need pants. Yeah.
Follow me.
Nuvi's wearing too many coats to need pants. That's the quote of the day, everyone. Nuvi is wearing too many coats to need pants. Oh, your pillow.
Oh, look at this place. Do you
That's so pretty. I don't do more Arlecchino-like characters. Women in full suits. I remember I was once asked to rank the most attractive characters in Genshin, and Arlecchino and Albedo were at my top. That was before Natlan came out, but like, I don't know if it's shifted very much.
To show you directly relates to woven scrolls.
Fine. What is it? Something that can turn the tide of war or prevent a great disaster? You probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real fight, so I'll let you beat me with words.
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid I don't have time for another match.
Hey.
Bye.
Don't worry.
Oh my gosh.
I trust
I
in
remember,
the belief of
okay.
our tribe. That death is not the end,
I'm gonna let this
but
line
the beginning of a new existence in the Night Kingdom, where everything is made of memories.
Okay, so Baiju, way back in like 1 point something, had a voice where it was just like kind of normal and it was the same voice actor, but at some point during like early Genshin, I don't remember exactly when, they like made him redo his lines and nothing super changed about the quality of his voice, like Barbara going from that really deep scratchy one to the more light airy voice. He changed into just a much more fruity reading for no discernible reason. But
So,
anyway,
Do you know why our ancestors insisted on using colorful, woven scrolls to record our history?
Pretty.
Because history is the memory of a people. We give our scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the setting sun. We decorate them with kernels of grain fruit.
I haven't looked at
so the
Baiju's
dead can
design
still
in a
enjoy
while.
the abundance of our harvests.
I
I
know
don't think
that.
he ranks very
but
high for me
something this
personally as far
important?
as like attractiveness.
Why entrust
but I
it
do
to me
like.
and not one of your students?
I don't remember disliking his design. You won your second 50-50? Congrats! Who'd you get?
As your friend, I admit. I don't have long, Sipali. Oh, I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. But I know you will understand one day. For now, will you accept my
Archon? Heck
final
yeah.
request?
I just got
Just this
Sitlolly
once.
yesterday. Teyo did viewer polls for me.
I understand now.
Because I
your
was
feeling.
stuck in an airport.
Just like you said I would. Claw, help me move this outside. I'm going to color it.
A Ghost Rider?
Traveler,
Yeah.
Paimon,
I didn't even
come with
make
me.
that connection, but it's a good one. It's so funny to see Natlan characters outside of, like, Natlan. Because, like, you just would be walking across Monster or something with all these, like, kind of fantasy-looking anime characters, and then Mavwika just comes past on a motorcycle and Chaska flies across the screen on a gun. Like... It's a little bit ridiculous, and I like it.
We are like birds, soaring through the horizons of time.
I
Man,
linger between brushes of memory,
Oh yeah, we're
seeking
running
the
a little.
color of my
It's
final
almost
journey.
time. Aww.
When I get there,
This is so pretty.
may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades of rose. And fields of green to beckon adventurous souls. And azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown. And volcanoes too, where, despite the danger, hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just imagine the dullness of night.
This is so cool.
Anything else?
I love it. So pretty.
In the end,
Look at this.
I hope everyone
is pretty.
remembers my color too.
Is this the Arkham quest?
No, this is Sitlolly's quest.
Just so you know, it's 9.
Yeah, it was about to end when this ended.
Fair enough.
We have a new viewer.
Okay, Their name is Gay?
I already asked them what they want to be called, and I didn't get an answer.
Okay,
I
hey
hope
Gay,
everyone
how's it
remembers
going?
your color too.
Well,
We're
I-
gay, but that's funny.
Yeah.
All in all, it was just a technique for coloring a scroll.
We're gay, but that's funny is my
The
catchphrase.
task I'm
Yeah.
entrusting to you is much
It's fun
more
because
than
we're
that.
both like bi to some
Farewell,
extent, and we
my friend.
usually are attracted to the same types of people. Yeah. That's Teyo. He's usually the one streaming. That animation was so pretty. You did the newest Archon quest, do a temple, nothing, 7 wishes layer,
I knew
big
you would
black screen, and
understand.
pyro Archon. Heck yeah! Mavwika, yeah. It's
This-
okay, names are hard.
This is the special scroll. How did you know how to weave it, Seat Lolly? Hold on. You've lived for more than 200 years. You know how to weave the special scroll.
Oh, well, it's not like I wanted to interact with the appointed. So whenever I delivered the scroll, I used illusions to confuse them. The fact that it turned into some kind of divine intervention is because no one was skilled enough to see through my tricks.
You've carried the duty alone for all these years? Even if you don't like interacting with people, why not teach someone else how to do it?
Traveler, you can see the special color, right? The essence of that color is memory. That means completing the special scroll is a process of searching for color within your memories.
I was wondering, are you trans? Cause, yeah,
Passing the technique on to someone means sharing your memories with them.
I mean, I'm gender
You need to
fluid,
leave traces
so.
of your color in their memory.
So is Teyo.
And they must
so.
do. Even though I only confirmed that today, I've had suspicions for a long time.
There was one time that, like, there's a clip of it somewhere in the backlogs on YouTube, but, like, there's a clip where Teyo loses, pity. Yeah, gender liquid. Big old cup of gender between the two of us. But there's a clip somewhere where he loses the 50-50, puts down his headphones and leaves his chair, and then I come and sit down to finish up stream, and someone commented, the guy got so angry he shaved his beard, changed his shirt, and maybe changed gender. It was great. It was when I had short hair too.
Ever since
or
we
shorter
died,
hair.
I haven't wanted to form that kind of connection with people.
Oh, yeah.
It was her final wish, so I kind of resigned myself to taking on the burden forever. But Claw never stopped appointing new candidates to weave the scroll, despite knowing exactly how I felt about the situation.
Aw, he never stopped trying to find new
I
friends.
knew exactly what he was doing.
You got
And
Chiori
yeah,
on
if
some,
I ever did
at
share
some
my
pity,
memories with someone,
2 pity, you got
I guess
Chi-Chi,
that person
6
would
you
be a
got
friend.
Jamon. That's insane.
It never got to that point.
Jeez. 3 characters in a temple. Yeesh.
This time, though, you win, Claw. Take this.
That's...
I guess it's my response to what you told me.
What is it?
If I had to choose my color, it would be the color of this handkerchief.
Aww.
Countless people exist in my memories, and I know one day that will be my fate, too. Since you have a long lifespan, you're the perfect candidate to bear this memory. Just keep it safe. And you better not forget my color when I'm gone.
Aww.
Whoa. It's a little early
You're
to talk
having
about
50
death,
pay and
don't you think?
50-50, but you got
It's
her?
only been a few
Nice.
seconds since we made the friendship official.
Yeah.
Isn't that what friends are for?
Okay.
I got
This is
Sit
a
Lolly
serious
so that I
commitment.
could have
Well,
a
Sit
new
Lolly,
member of my
if a
Hu Chao
traveler's
team
going to leave
and
their
free
color
up
in your
Farina
mind
for
too,
other teams
it'll
in the
probably
Abyss.
be gold, right?
Actually, their mark is already there. Remember the mind reading effect I couldn't fix? Sharing senses allows communication to occur between the consciousness of different people. Naturally, memories are also involved in that process. Although I didn't know it at the time, we both have the ability to see the color of memory, which means that when I shared my senses with you, a connection was created between our memory, and that connection is what caused my original spell to go haywire.
Oh, that's really interesting explanation, actually.
So, you can hear the traveler's thoughts.
You were using
because you
Navia,
have
Galen,
traces of
Nivi,
color in
Zalone,
each other's
and Bennett,
memories?
so... Double Geo, double Hydra?
And that's why the
Honestly,
traveler
that
can hear
doesn't
your
sound
thoughts
terrible.
too, because it works both ways, right?
Sounds pretty good,
Quick
actually, now
thinking,
that I'm thinking
but only
about
those
it.
trained in the mystic arts can maintain that level of connection. That's why I can still hear the traveler's thoughts, but not the other way around. There's no need to worry, though. Now that I've figured out how it works, I'll get rid of it in no time.
Oh.
I lied. Hearing each other's thoughts actually depends on the strength of the connection between our memories. So, after everything we just went through, I bet you can hear me again. I knew it. Since the connection between our memories is already there, the only way to get rid of the effect is for one of us to forget about the other.
Love how confused Paimon is in the back. Traveler's just like, so done with Sit Lolly. It's like, don't you dare forget me. I have poured my heart and soul to you. I will throw you off a balloon. Anyway.
Just messing with you. I'm a legendary shaman of my tribe. Now that I know the cause, of course I can figure out how to fix it. It'll probably take some time, though. So bear with me for now. Besides, I'm an open book. It's not like you're gonna hear anything embarrassing.
The pilot just drifting across the screen.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Some thoughts are better kept to yourself.
Only Nuvi is built somehow, and Yelan. How long have you been playing? Because I've been playing since like 1.2 technically, but I didn't get through the, I didn't get to AR-16 until 1.3, so. I've been in this game for a long time. Well, it's time to find a pretty place to end stream. Honestly, this might be a pretty good spot. I wonder...
The show begins!
Okay. Doing the outro on a timer. Okay. Thank you guys for coming to stream. Hey, Lainey, you're catching the tail end. Bye. Okay. Alright. Thank you guys for coming. It's been a wonderful time. I hope you guys have a good night, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Love you.